Well, good evening. Happy Memorial Day to you and all. And as I've said many times this week, remember to say thanks. We owe a lot to those who served. Well, the week that was, and let me see, what's next? I think a better way to describe last week was the week that wasn't. Not much going on. I'm not going to waste your time. Pretty much everything is expected. It, it still befuddles me why people that represent our country can't logically do things without coming to a deadline. Maybe it's me. Maybe that's just the way our political system works. As far as I'm concerned, I wish it worked a little differently. But taking a look, inflation's still coming in a little hot. The debt crisis, it's solved. Everything's fine. Everybody's happy. He's still got a week coming of politics back and forth, and I'm not going to sign, and you're going to wait until the last minute. It's the usual stuff, over and over again. History repeating itself, but this is the wrong kind of history. Let's do the right thing. Let's do the best that we can for the people who are lucky enough to live in this country. Let's get it done. Let's get it done right. We'll see. We'll see what the final outcome is. Starting to see a bunch of articles pop up about, well, the debt crisis isn't really the problem. The problem might become that, inflation is slowed, and what if we have deflation? What if prices rising started into prices falling? Is that a problem? Well, maybe. I think it might be, and tomorrow, if you take a look, I address it in inflation versus deflation. What's worse? Yesterday, I had fun writing about bubbles. Bubbles provide some of the finest opportunities you're ever going to find as either a trader or an investor. The herd always takes things further than it should. In particular, NVIDIA. I've got an article coming on Tuesday, I believe, about NVIDIA versus NVIDIA or Qualcomm, and what's the best stock to buy right now. It was pretty obvious to me, but I'll let you wait and see what I say on Tuesday. Otherwise, because of what I perceive with respect to inflation versus deflation, and yes, inevitably, invariably, deflation, lowering of prices, is a normal thing occurring after inflation. If prices go up, then they go down. So deflation comes into play. It's just the degree of the deflationary cycle that makes a difference. But one thing it provides a trade. When the Fed raises interest rates go up and the price of the underlying bonds or notes go down. So if prices are done going up and interest rates are done going up and they actually start to come down, well, wouldn't it be a good idea to purchase a few bonds? I kind of think it would. But still, there's one other trade out there. Might address it tomorrow, might address it on Tuesday. We'll see. I guess it's a good thing that the solving of the debt crisis occurred on a weekend, so everybody and their brother isn't out there right now going, buy, buy. That could be an artificial bubble as well. I'm looking for one of my favorite trades. I call it the wick trade. I've talked about it before. It comes to light because people just don't think. And if everybody buys at once, when they stop buying, that's a good top and that's a good point of entry. So my thought, let's take a look. Let's watch what the herd does. I'm ready to react. I'm also ready to react if McCarthy and whoever else he's talking against decide, no, we're not going to proceed with the deal that we met. Well, that could be a little bit different of a wick. But my sense is debt crisis is over. People are going to run. They're going to take the market higher than it should. And then they're going to realize deflation follows inflation. And it's time to react to that. Who knows? One thing I do know, get the flag up in the background. Thank you to all of you who gave your lives so that I can live mine. Really, really appreciate it. And appreciate you all following. Have a good weekend. Catch up to you later.